Hi everyone, welcome to the Joy of Civ. My name is Christian, I'm your host. It's been a little while since my last episode, and I'm excited to kick off a new series here with you today. This series will be focused on something that maybe you haven't explored very much in the game of Civilization. I know it's something that I haven't explored very much, but we are going to be digging in and placing our future in the hands of domestic trade routes. I know, kind of a strange focus, but that's the sort of thing we do here on the Joy of Civ. So we'll be playing this game as Pound Maker, leading the Cree, and it'll be played on Emperor difficulty level on a Perfect World 6 map. I did add a couple of extra civilizations. It's a small map size, and I added a couple extras. I find that these Perfect World 6 maps often have extra space, and adding a couple civilizations seems like it might spice things up a bit. So let's get into the game and see how this goes. I'm glad you're here. All right, here we are, starting off a brand new game playing as the Cree. I will confess that I did re-roll one start. So one of the bonuses that makes the Cree interesting for playing with domestic trade routes is this favorable terms trait, and outgoing trade routes grant +1 food to Pound Maker per camp or pasture at the destination. And then additionally, we get some gold based on camps and pastures. So I wanted to make sure that there were some camps and pastures and possibilities in the initial start. So that's why I re-rolled the start. We have a few truffles resources, which can be improved with camps, and additionally this cattle resource up here. So we'll get going and see what we can do here. Now let's take a look at the tile yields nearby. So we have a nice 2 food, 2 production tile here, Plains Hills with rainforest. And we can pretty easily expand and start really earning some nice gold with these truffles tiles. So I think I might just found the city, settle in place here. I guess let's go ahead and explore with our warrior just to see, is there anything interesting this way? Nothing that really changes my mind, so let's go ahead and found our capital. There we go. Have a nice looking palace there. A few buildings scattered around the clearing. I like this, what appears to be a bit of a bay right here. We'll see as we do more exploring. Let's go for animal husbandry to get started with camps and pastures. That'll be important. The other technology we want to go for relatively soon is pottery. It's going to give us a free trade route as the Cree, and it'll also unlock our special tile improvement. But we'll start off with animal husbandry to begin with. And the Cree can build this special scout unit, which we'll go ahead and do. It's roughly equivalent to a warrior when it comes to combat strength. Got some marshland down here. I think the Civ V terrain mod really makes these marsh tiles look really nice. They really improves the look of the game overall, but some tiles even more so than others, I think. Wow, lots of jungle here. Looks like maybe a couple bananas resources. Okay, who do we meet here? Mogadishu. And we get a free envoy with Mogadishu. And if we get enough envoys to be their suzerain, our trader units will be immune to being plundered. Oh, only on water tiles. Well, it's still beneficial. Alright, we keep exploring here. Oh, another city-state. Kumasi? Your trade routes to any city-state provide +2 culture and +1 gold for every specialty district in the origin city. Well, it doesn't really pertain to the goal of domestic trade routes, but we might have a trade route with a city-state here or there. We've met yet another city-state, looks like, on this portion of the map. Mexico City. Oh yeah, they have a nice bonus, this regional effects extending 3 tiles further for industrial zones, water parks, and entertainment complexes. That's a really nice bonus. It's interesting, there's some games I'll play and, you know, not meet a third city-state until sometimes until after I've researched political philosophy. Here we are in the early turns of the game, just turn 8 now. We've already met 3 city-states, boosted political philosophy. Again, one of the really neat things about this game of civilization, different ways that it plays out. We should be getting our, yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can pronounce this. Yeah, I don't know. Okikchao. Yeah, I'm sure I butchered that. We're probably just going to call these scouts to save all of us from the the trouble of me trying to pronounce that. Alright, so we've got first scouting unit. How's our capital doing? We're now size 2. And good, they've expanded borders to the south and are now working on the truffles tile down there. We'll be getting animal husbandry very soon. I think going for a builder and working on improving these couple tiles will be really good for the early growth of our capital. Alright, and so these guys start with a free promotion. So let's go ahead, we'll move 1 tile, and there has been a lot of rainforest around, and it almost looks like this is the edge of this continent. So I think I'm gonna take the ranger promotion here.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die,
there we go.
I want to go where they went.
Animal husbandry completed.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals.
Alright. I almost always, for my initial policies, go for discipline, because it's such a good boost for fighting the barbarians, but since we have these special scout units, we're going to go ahead and go with survey. And, you know, let's go for urban planning until we get our builder. See if we can boost that production, get it out a little more quickly. Alright, now pottery is our next target. We'll be able to construct a trader at that point. All right, so I don't think we'll be able to even improve 3 tiles with our initial builder once it's complete. So we're going to go for foreign trade and hope that we find a continental boundary somewhere. Oh, look at that. Maybe I should have gone for the Alpine promotion. It's possible this continent is going to expand up there. Look at this. I wonder if this is another bay or if this is a very narrow lake. I really enjoy exploring these Perfect World 6 maps. Yeah, I should have taken the Alpine promotion. Could have really cruised through there. Oh well. Alright, very good. Look what we've got up here. It looks like nice cotton, some cattle up here, sheep. You know, we might be able to, guess we'll see. It might be kind of interesting. Could we found a canal city? No, we can't. Well, we can right here. So that could be interesting. I'm pressing 4, by the way, to bring up the settler lens. It's a handy shortcut. And also Q to toggle these resource icons on and off. I like to leave them off just to keep the map looking cleaner as we play to explore here on the Joy of Civ. To me, the idea of play to explore is enjoying the game for just kind of the interesting look of the map and the rich terrain. I think the icons are useful for learning things about the map, but I don't like how they look just as the game is being played out as we're exploring, that sort of thing. All right, so we should get extra experience for going in this tribal village. Let's see. Yeah, plus 10 XP instead of the normal 5. Also got ourselves another envoy.
With the sun shining brightly, then dusk's mist
and a natural
falling.
wonder.
At every turn, the scenery changes like magic.
2 great general points and 2 great merchant points if you own at least one of the tiles. Wow. That seems really, really beneficial. Alright, so we could send an envoy here. What do we have in terms of quests? Recruit a great prophet. Trigger a Eureka for writing. And construct a preserve. If we meet a civilization, we'll definitely trigger that Eureka for writing. So we might hold back our envoy and see what happens there. Okay, so we were the first to discover this natural wonder, and also look what we have here. Some more pasture resources up this way. Horses and cattle. It'd be really nice to get a city up here. Yeah. Okay, we got this barbarian camp up here. Looks like they're in the hills, so it'll make them a little more difficult to defeat. Alright, so I can take a promotion now. Could go with that Alpine promotion now at this point. Let's see. Or we can, let's just let's go a little deeper in the promotion tree here. Give our scouts some better visibility. All right, we'll join in with the city-state of Kumasi on this attack. And I think we'll let this warrior heal a little bit. All right, fantastic. We have our builder here. We have quite a bit of gold. Won't be too long before we can purchase a monument. So at this point, I think we will we'll build ourselves another scout. Yeah, I really just gave up on pronouncing that unit name. Alright, got ourselves an extra production by building the pasture there on the cattle. Something else I did, for anyone who's watched previous recordings on my channel, I turned off the extended diplomacy ribbon. It normally, like, you know, shows all that extra info down there. I felt like that was kind of cluttering up the screen. I have it set up though, so, well, it's supposed to be set up. There we go. So if you hover over, get extra info. Although really with the tooltip here, I'm not sure that's needed even. Just a little bit of info there. A decision I made, hopefully to improve the look and feel of these recordings. I'm gonna let this warrior heal up again.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks
Alright.
by chance and fortune.
So we have a trade route available, although I guess at this point we could send one to a city-state if we got it going. Does any of these city-states have camps or pastures? Doesn't even look like they have the possibility. So we won't get that bonus from a trade route. Oh, and it's not only do we get a trader slot, we get a free trader. That's pretty great. Let's take a look here and see. Yeah, I think until we get a city out, it just makes sense to get a trade route up and going and improve our gold. Now, I would love to settle a city up here to the north, so let's send that trade route to Mexico City, and we'll get a road reaching out that way. That'll be really nice. All right, I think sailing is a good option. It'd be nice to improve the crab tile right here, and then also our builders will be able to embark at that point. It's possible we might just use that ability to sail across this bay and improve the other camp there. We'll see. Alright, we're going to take this attack now. Terrain is much more dry and flat here up in the north than where we started out here down in the south. Alright, so it looks like we could almost defeat the spearmen, but we'll see. Kumasi might... It's possible that Kumasi is going to take this camp, which would be a bit of a letdown. I don't think they'll do it. We're gonna risk that. Just hope they knock down the health of that defending spearman a bit. Okay, it looks like they didn't even attack. But we will now be victorious in our attack here. The only thing is, will we hold out against that scout? Okay, well, we can take a promotion now. We still didn't defeat the spearmen. But being able to take that promotion should really boost our ability to hold out against that scout when it becomes enraged and starts attacking us when the camp is destroyed. Okay, speaking of camps, we are going to build a camp here on these truffles. And that is a really nice 5 gold tile. We're very close just a few turns away from being able to purchase a monument in our capital, which I think will be a good use of our money. Alright, we're going to take that promotion here. I really like Battle Cry. Gets us on the road to Commando with that extra movement. Alright, so we could move up north and build the Mecha Wap, which is our special tile improvement. Let's see, what does it do? Provides +1 production and +1 housing, +1 gold if adjacent to a luxury resource. For every 2 adjacent bonus resources, +1 food. Okay, so it would give us some extra housing. It's only adjacent to 1 bonus resource, so it's not going to give us any additional boosts. But it's kind of like a better mine, really, I think, if we build it up there. So maybe that's what we'll do. We're still 6 turns away from sailing. Let's switch over to craftsmanship. Although it would be nice to start getting some points toward a Pantheon. I could just go ahead and finish foreign trade. Let's do that. That way I can change my civic away from... What do I have right now? Urban planning, +1 production. Alright, these guys are probably going to get pinned down here. But they also should fight that warrior pretty effectively. That said, it'd be nicer to fight them in flat terrain here. We lost our trade route. Well, that didn't work out very well. Have to send this. I gotta pronounce this. No. Yes, no. I don't know. Akasitao. Akasitao? This Akasitao. That'll be what I'll say for that. Alright. Can't quite purchase the monument yet. Let's get ourselves a slinger though. Maybe we'll be able to use it to get the boost for archery. Alright, finish off this camp. There we go, some nice era score. And a civic boost. Alright, we're going to give the Alpine promotion to that. Yeah, still not sure if I'm going to pronounce that name. I'll work on it. Alright, we'll see if this guy can just dig in and hold up against those barbarians there. Too bad we lost that trade route. Alright, we got ourselves a boost for irrigation in that tribal village. There we go. Enough combat against the barbarians to get boost for bronze working. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and build our special tile improvement here. Mecha Wap. It's a pretty cool looking tile improvement. Let's hope we can get that barbarian scout taken care of before it alerts the camp. our city's presence.
That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose.
Okay, we can have
The world gets
2 trade
stirred up
routes now.
together.
You know, I should really think about building a settler. Alright, so we're gonna try to get moving toward a pantheon. I think I like the idea of keeping the double experience for recon with our special scout unit. Alright, we'll go for craftsmanship now. That we got that one boosted. Alright, and we will take that guy out. Very good. You know, we can, I'm going to press the / key, which jumps us to our capital. And I'm remembering that we can purchase the monument now at this point. Monument or granary, really. I think I like getting some extra culture right now. We're not doing much in the culture department. 2.8 culture, purchase a monument, almost doubles our culture. So I think that's a good use of that gold. And we've got ourselves a slinger. So this portion of the map is pretty well secure from any barbarian incursions. Looks like we could sneak a city in here. Could actually be a pretty nice city. It's close to the capital, but especially if we grab some of these tiles before the city-states start growing their borders, which I think only happens when we send them envoys or when someone sends them envoys. So that's an interesting city location, but it's also fairly safe. I'd really like to get one up this way in order to get that great general, what was it, a great general and great artist? Great merchant points, yeah, that seems really, really useful. Alright. The Y key is what toggles the yield icons on and off. Okay, let's get a settler going now. Alright, we can't move this guy, but we'll let him heal up a turn anyway. Makes good sense. It's nice to have the road that our trader built here for moving through those hills more efficiently. Alright, we'll let this Okshta heal up.
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me, but life at sea is better.
Alright, we'll be able to embark builders and also improve ocean resources. Oh, the Temple of Artemis is a really nice wonder, especially with the fact that we have some camps nearby. If I'm going to go for an early game wonder, it would probably be that one. Alright, we're going to let this guy heal up here and also keep an eye on that barbarian camp. You know, if we bring the slinger up here, that's probably how we're going to get our boost toward archery. Alright, well, I think that might be a good time to end this play session. Take a little look around the map here. Again, the Perfect World 6 map script really generates some fantastic maps. I really thought we were going to be kind of off on a separate little landmass here, but there's this land bridge right in this area that connects it over. And there's still more to explore. Some really neat coastline. And quite a variety of terrain as well. So we will see what's next for the Cree people. See if we can get some of the benefits of domestic trade routes going in this game. Thank you for watching The Joy of Civ. I will catch you here next time.